Well, we've been in a little bit of a heat spell, a hot spell, almost a borderline droughty feel spell. Well, this is what I guess it's going to take to fix it. They're saying we're supposed to get a bunch of rain. I'm not really sure how much. It looks really a little bit more sinister to the north of us. I didn't have my camera on me when I went around the gator, but you could definitely see it's getting up over the hill now, but there's rain falling up there and it's sprinkling right now. Well, the good news is, well, rain is a good thing. Too much rain can be a little bit of a problem, but the crops could really use a drink. The corn's doing all right. The soybeans, I think they could look a little nicer. I was just talking to Dad about that earlier. I'm really not too overly impressed with our soybean stand on some of our ground. We planted 140,000 this year. We did last year, and it seems like it's spotty as far as the population, as far as the stand goes. Myself, you see how nice and thick rockfill is when it comes to the soybeans. I planted rockfill at 150,000. The reason I did that is because rockfill is our, well, not going to sugarcoat it, it's our best farm. It's our highest producing farm as far as inputs goes and as far as management goes. Weeds are an issue, but with getting dairy manure year round or all winter, and then everything we could spread in the fall, this farm has a really heavy dose of dairy manure on it, so the crops do really well. Now, as far as the stand goes on some of our other ground that hasn't been getting the manure, even just a bed pack, we'll see how the yields do this fall. Myself, I think bumping the population up 10,000 probably wouldn't hurt the stand right now. That just what I've been seeing going around our different fields. I haven't been doing much as far as checking the crops or crop reporting videos because it's been awfully hectic here this week. I mean, we still got some equipment sitting out that has to be done something with. Big pile of gravel there that has to be shifted around, but the problem is we gotta shift a bunch of dirt, and I gotta seed some ground down yet. Just redoing a couple waterways while I still have the chance. And the problem is that they're saying that everything that's coming right now, it's gonna start raining, and I'm standing in the rain, but they're saying it's gonna start raining and it's not gonna stop till sometime tomorrow. And the big concern we have is you got all that work moving dirt and grading the driveways and getting everything nice and pretty again, just to go back and have it washed out again the next day. That's how it usually works. As of late, I think somebody's enjoying the gravel. He's my buddy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys all want to see right now. A lot of stuff is going on. You guys can see this is the product of catching one calf. Pretty, not too bad, to be honest with you. But we transitioned calves, the beef cows, out to our summer pastures the other day. We missed 2 belted calves, and Ryan and I spent 2.5 hours today catching one of them. The problem is that they get smart and they start using that thick areas of the pasture, the brush and the trees where you can't get in through so easily with the four-wheelers, that you have to start doing a lot of walking. But this isn't from walking, this is from catching him. And they can be kind of aggressive when they're cornered, even being just 100-pound calves. When they're solid muscle like that, I say they can be kind of ornery. You guys can probably hear the thunder coming right now, but it's been a long day. I'm hoping it's gonna break the heat spell. We're supposed to be getting back down to the 70s and the 60s. The downside to that is that we're gonna be working in mud here, so honestly I'd rather have the the rain and help the crops out and make sure the crops aren't stressing too much. The plus side is that when it's drier out early on in this time of year, the corn, it forces the corn roots to dig deep. So when you do get into late July, August, even September, the roots are set down in deep so they can get that subsoil moisture. If it does turn out, well, typically it does, you get that really hot spell later in the summer. The problem is we've been getting into the hundreds here lately. Like, it's been 95 with over at least 100 humidity. So that's kind of a drain on a person. So I gotta go get parts tomorrow, and you guys, I'll probably do a video on putting the 76 back together. My lights haven't been working for a while. My light switch, it's amazing how much you miss having a light switch or the lights on your tractor until you go a week without having them. I just got around to pulling the dash apart, which it's 4 bolts, it's not that bad. It just blew up on me. But this is my switch. It's supposed to go, hold on here, it's supposed to go together like this, and it's kind of crimped together. Well, what happened is, this is the part that goes towards the dash, and this fell down in. So I don't know how much that part is yet. Hopefully we can pick it up tomorrow. You guys are gonna be seeing it in an upcoming video. Maybe you guys might just see it at the farm day. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do filming wise, or if I'll give Brittany my camera or my phone and let her do a live stream. I really don't know how busy I'm gonna be, so if I have time, I'll probably try to do filming of some sort. And the rain's finally coming down now. It'll settle some of that dust, but we got to move some of this stuff. I don't know what all is going to be out for the farm day, but I can tell you, I get that 630 out of the way, I'm gonna hook onto that chisel plow. The chisel plow is going down to my place. The jump auger is getting a nice little bath right now. That's a plus. We got to do a bunch of maintenance. I got a pretty important one. I probably should go wake up that combine and get that out and about and running, because that was a big one. Everybody wants to see the combine outside this year. I think a lot of people just look forward to, just when people come to the farm day, it's nice actually being able to literally see everything that you guys have been watching for the last weeks, months, years. It's kind of neat. We've had a few people that have stopped in to see the equipment, and we had a couple 6-year-old boys, 8-year-old boys that, well, it was multiple occasions, I guess, but everybody radiates to the 4640. Out of all the machinery you see in here, everybody radiates to that 4640. I don't know if it's just a generation thing that those style of tractors just won over everybody's hearts. I mean, I grew up on a 4440. That was our big tractor. The first year that I ran that 46, I had the world by the tail, going from 140, 150 horse pulling a 9-shank to that 4640 on that case 9-shank, going probably 2 miles an hour faster than what we ever thought of doing with our 4440. Our 44, you had it pulled it down a lot more, a lot worse than the 46 really does. Anymore now, the problem is I drop the chisel, I bottom it out, and I don't typically pick it back up like we used to have to do with the 4440. You're really not getting the true advantage of chisel plowing, of tillage work, if you're going across the field and you're having to pick the chisel up in the tough spots, because the tough spots are what the chisel plow should be busting up. So the 46 in itself probably added a few bushels to our yield. So as everybody knows, we aren't full no-till, but we do run some. So, well, I'm not gonna try to talk over the rain, and I think I'm gonna head home and try to cool off a little bit. Well, when you get up in the morning and it's 93 this morning when I left the house at what was it, 7, 8 in the morning. So a little bit of a break in this heat is going to be awfully nice. So thanks for listening. Take care, take it easy, keep in touch. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I won't ask you to like the videos. You can like them or dislike them all you want, but I'm gonna get going, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.